I'm acutely aware this evening that Christianity has been the dominant religion in this country and has had, despite official disestablishment, has had a kind of a cultural establishment here. And we're in a moment in which that cultural establishment, many Christians sense, is fading, and many Christians are panicky about the fading of that establishment, whereas others welcome it, see it to be an opportunity to relearn some essentials about what it would really mean to be a faithful Christian. That's really more the perspective that I take. And so my comments are, I'm going to call them, these are thickly theological, very Christian-sounding comments, and I'll just speak from that perspective. So the first thing I would like to say is, for a long time, as a Christian ethicist and as a minister, my approach towards a basic posture for the interaction of Christian faith with American public life has had basically 6 elements. One is that Christians are to be people who are primarily loyal to Jesus Christ, who we claim to be the Lord of our lives and the Lord of all reality. Secondly, that our primary community identity must be to the Christian church, not to a nation or any other entity, not to a party, not to a nation, not to a race or tribe, but to the Christian church. Third, that in the church, Christians are called to embody a distinctive way of life, a visibly distinctive way of life, the way of life that was taught by Jesus, and the way of life that involves serving the world as caring neighbors to everyone who is in need. Fourth, that the Bible clearly teaches the immeasurable, indescribable sacred worth of all human beings, all being created and sustained and loved by God, and that we must engage our neighbors on the basis of this conviction. Fifth, that government, all earthly governments are provisional. They exist to serve the peace and justice and good order of human communities in a significant way, but in a provisional way. Always provisional, because all human institutions are flawed. And we await, the 6th point, we await the time, that messianic time, when we move beyond all provisionality and we move to the final consummation and healing and renewal of creation, when God's original intentions for this good but desperately fallen world are fulfilled at last. These convictions have created for me a kind of tapestry of practices and beliefs related to how Christians should interact in the public square of our pluralistic democracy in this country. And let me name 5 points here.